Hold up.
I'm trying to tell you, my closet crazy.
Y'all know this smells so good.
Yeah.
You know what this smell like to me? It smells like Prismè hair shampoo with like a woody nose.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
This
crazy work.
This is hold I have a special guest. He's not just a barber. I would call him an extraordinary barber. You know, you leave him with an experience. You know how like you go to the Beyonce experience, like y'all were like, y'all didn't care how much y'all feet were hurt, y'all didn't care how much those tickets were, y'all were there. That's the service that he gives, and I was just so excited to have him. I'm gonna let him introduce himself. And then we're going to get into this episode because it's season 3. What up? What up?
What's going on? It's your boy Cuts by Lee John JrJr, founder of Kicking It with Lee John Studios. And I've been barbering for going on 13 years now. So we finally upgraded to a suite. Soon a shop. We're going to have our own brick and mortar real soon. So y'all just be patient.
Okay, so I want to ask you before we even get into your fragrances, because he has a whole fragrance station. Like when I was just so in awe, like, oh my gosh. So what made you just give your customers that experience of like, I'm not just gonna cut your hair, I'm gonna give you a facial, I'm gonna let you leave with the fresh, because you know how girls be like, oh, who you think you about to go see? You got the fresh lineup, but now you only coming home, not only are you coming home with a lineup, you coming home smelling like Creed, like now I'm about to stand by the door because where you about to go?
Yeah. Like
what made you like incorporate fragrance? Because I feel like that's super dope and that's like the top tier experience.
So a lot of my clients was always asking me what I was wearing, and I was like, when I was thinking about what I would do differently for a barber experience for my clients, I was like, man, a cologne bar would be lit. Like something you could just get a couple sprays from, go about your day. And I also got this series called Putting That Shit On. So I was like, on top of you getting a cut, you looking good, you need to smell good too.
Right.
I'm a bigger guy, so it's like smelling anything other than good is unacceptable.
Right.
So like, yeah, I was like, man, I'll put together a cologne bar. My clients gonna love that. That's gonna be heat. Appreciate you.
So we have different categories that we do on my show. So we have the panty dropper, of course. That's when seems like like what you gonna put on when she pulling up.
Yeah.
Then you got your church scent, your day scents, like your corporate scents, like what you gonna wear to like a, when you're around your business people, and just like your day to day, like just like, oh, I'm running a Kroger, or I'm about to just head to go to a football game with my son. This is what I will put on.
Okay.
So I'm gonna let you start off with the categories, and we just gonna go through your fragrances.
I'm gonna save panty dropper for last.
Okay,
I don't think they're necessarily ready for that one yet. I got a couple of for those.
Okay.
Let's do everyday wear.
Okay.
So I don't necessarily know Patek Maison. This right here.
Yes.
That right there. Crazy work.
Crazy. I've smelled this before, and this is actually really, really good. You would think this was every day, because I think this is kind of like a date night.
Nah, it's every day. You ain't the date night when you gonna be like, oh, I see what's going on. That's a nice little 12-hour jump. That ain't nothing too crazy.
So you would wear this to work?
I got it on right now.
Okay.
Yeah. I told you, everyday jump. I know I'm turning heads with that one. I know, like, oh, pay attention.
Because this is like a green sweet, but like it ain't like girly sweet. This is like a unisex sweet. I love this.
And this, everybody got this amber oud, the gold edition. That's an
so this is Amber Oud by Haramin. First of all, y'all know I don't care, like, no, because a lot of people a lot of people either sleep and don't know about this, or a lot of people be like, what is that? I don't want to wear that, not knowing that Haramin is coming with, he's coming with packaging. Let's get into it. This bottle is like a high quality bottle. Fragrance gonna last, how long would you say this lasts?
That's all day. It's a 12-hour for sure.
This is so good, and a lot of people compare this to Baccarat Rouge. This is amazing. To me, this is sweeter than Baccarat Rouge, and it's not like that cedar in it. This is everything.
And the atomizer in there is really good.
Yeah, the atomizer is super good.
Crazy.
Y'all know he do this because they be like the sprayer.
The sprayer.
Like
that
the sprayer.
Atomizer is fire.
Okay, and he got a dent in here. So I know you got a bunch of fragrances, but I want to know, how did you get put onto this? Because a lot of people still don't know about this.
My homeboy got me hip to it, and I was like, he said, bro, people sleep on it. I'm like, I do fragrances, bro. I would have heard about this one if it was really out there. I went and bought it. I said, oh, yeah, we'll never turn back again.
Yeah, this is So where would you wear this to?
Just about everywhere, and I mix it. So, because everybody wearing it now.
Yes.
So I mix it, I hit it with that and hit it with the Lucky, which I'm about to get into next. Lucky is one of my favorite joints.
Okay, then put me up.
I'm glad they brought that one back. So without further ado, I'm going to bring both of them up here. But the 1 millions, Lucky and the Elixir.
Okay, so we got the Lucky. And the Elixir. So what's the difference between these two? Because I know a lot of people just go for this one. Yeah,
so this one is a more woody. Okay. This is the more fruitier smell. The Lucky is the one that everybody kind of gravitates to.
This is good.
They discontinued it for a second. Yeah, that's a panty.
Also, wait, they discontinued this?
For a second, and they brought it back. And I was like, what?
Yeah, was the fans going crazy? Like, bring it back.
Y'all,
okay. Y'all know how I get. I start smiling hella hard. This is like,
I'm trying to tell y'all.
As soon as Netflix come on, fuck the movie. What's that?
What's that? That's the one.
This is the one. Y'all know every episode I had that one that just had me like.
We ain't even got to the bag yet though.
This one good, but this okay. So out of the lineup so far, this is my favorite right here.
This is wedding. This is I work from home, but I'm going into the office today.
Okay.
The Valentino.
The Valentino, and y'all know Valentino. I want to say with all the bottles that look like this have been hits for women and men.
Crazy work.
Y'all clown with these, so yes.
That's grown.
This is definitely grown man.
Grown man.
And this is corporate. I could see like Morris Chestnut, Ghost. Christian Grey. This is definitely corporate.
You feel me?
This is.
You feel
Hold up,
I'm trying to tell you. This ain't even the fourth of the closet. I just brought you a little taste, just a little bit.
Okay, he is not playing with y'all.
Prada, the Carbon. It's a classic fire, Joan.
Actually, Prada is really good.
Really good, like really good. Lasts long. I think that's a 24-hour joint.
And this is like a fresh, like you can wear this like out the shower. I feel like you can wear this when you don't want to be inoffensive, but you still want to smell good. And like if you go in and hug somebody, I'm like, damn, you smell good. Like what's that? Like this. Okay.
I'm trying to tell you. I told you I'm saving the best for last. So for my cheap folks, for my folks that's just on the move real quick, this is an everydayer. My dad got me hip to this. This is a cigar cologne.
Hold up, y'all. Why does this really look like a cigar? And before we even get into this cologne, because we had talked off camera, and I'm like, we can do a shot. He's like, no, I don't drink. Because I usually do a shot with my guests. Yeah. But then when I seen this, I'm like, well, what? He going to be smoking on the show? And I did This is, wow. Yeah. No, this is super crafty. What is this? Does it smell smoky? It don't smell smoke.
It's real clean.
It's real powdery.
Yeah.
What? How do I put us on this? I've never even seen this.
That's only $20.
Okay.
That's if you ball on the budget, you know, and it's an all day. Fresh out the shower, let the body heat take care of everything. It's gonna illuminate the room. You're gonna turn heads. Ooh, it's a low key sneaker for real.
What I like about it is powdery, but it has like a bite of like spice in it. This is good. And people stop sleeping thinking y'all got to buy these $500 fragrances. It's stuff that you would never expect that's outperforming those. So let's stop. Let's get into the real stuff.
Cut it out now.
Ooh, I like this.
So I'm gonna hit you with a 2-piece.
Bang.
One's a little woodier than the other.
Okay. Let's start with the woody.
The woodier one.
Okay, so what is this?
I don't know the name of this.
Y'all, first of all, this has no name.
I use it.
And he used it because look at that dent. I don't know if y'all can see it. And then this one, y'all see the dent in this.
Yeah.
And this says, ooh, but then it's like rubbed off. I'm going to Google these and I'm going to find these. But we're going to start off with the Whittier first.
I love that.
Hold up.
I'm trying to tell you, my closet crazy.
Y'all know. This smells so good.
Yeah.
You know what this smells like to me? It smells like Prismè hair shampoo with like a woody nose.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
This
crazy work.
This is hold on, let me get into the other one.
Both of them.
What are these? What are these?
Some ooze.
Where's you like?
Listen, I got people in high places. I'll be going in there. They know my face. They let me leave.
Oh my gosh! This is like now I'm smelling it more. This smell like Prismè hair shampoo, a woody undertone with like a thick layer of honey.
I wish I could show you the spreadsheet on how they break down for real.
And then it does have a magnetic top,
which is crazy work. Colognes, y'all need to get on.
Okay, so y'all know I'm gonna find who these are by, and I'm gonna put the names on the screen and the links.
Yeah.
I can wear this, like, this would be something I would want to wear to, like, sleep. Like, as soon as I get the shower, lather down, and then spray this on. Like, you know how you just be snuggled in bed, like, but you smell so good? This is everything. Hold up. I knew you was gonna have some fire, but
fire.
This is insane. Okay. You got me over here like now I just don't know what to expect, y'all.
Yeah, these last two are,
okay.
I believe these both are panty droppers.
Okay.
I want to get the Blanca of this one, but the Violet is fire.
So we going with, this is by the same company as this.
Petite Maison.
Petite Maison, but this is called the Violet. Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. It's got more of that, like.
This is like when, I don't want y'all to be scared when he says Violet and the name is Violet. It's like just a sprinkle of violet. Like how y'all put parsley on all y'all dishes. Like, this like a sprinkle of violet, but then it's masculine. And super well blended. I like this.
You gonna turn heads, and you see.
And what I like about you, you really wearing, like, come on, y'all. Like, he's wearing these, like.
I really got fragrances, man. I really do.
Oh,
now you can't see this one in the sense of the dent that's in here, but you can feel it.
Okay.
This is called 90 Paris Diamond.
90 Paris Diamond.
That right there. You getting a dub that night. That's all I'm gonna say. You spray that on fresh out the shower.
This is good.
Guaranteed dub. That's my #1 date night go-to.
What I like about this is like cedar, sweet, light, but then it's like, it reminds me of like Mason Francis Kirkagern, like how he can make something light but still have a punch to it. This is everything. Hold on, how do you get put under this?
Hey. I told you, my people at the store, I don't go to the outlets here. Okay. I ain't gonna tell y'all my location because y'all gonna hit.
But you going out of town?
Yeah, I'm going a little ways away, and I'm talking to them folks, and we having sit downs about what's really hitting for real. And you would be amazed how much that costs. It's an oil based cologne, so it lasts 24. You gonna, if you say you don't even take a shower the next day, you gonna smell heme on you every single time.
This is like, it's hard to describe because it's like light, but then it's masculine, but then it's like, it got like, I wouldn't say even that it's fruity. Maybe it has like a flower in here or something, but it's not like, the flower is so subtle. Like, this is super well blended. It's
like a gentle rub on the back. You know yeah. Shorty smell you, she gonna be like, dang, man.
This like, come here, like, this is like where my hug at. This that where my hug at. But like, if you wear this as a man, she gonna be like, I mean, you've been here 5 minutes, where's my hug? Like, that's that. Like, I see how this a panty dropper. Because you wouldn't even have to say nothing, just put this on. I ain't gonna lie, if my man had this on, I'm gonna be like the initiator. Like, you ain't gotta worry. I'm gonna initiate.
Yeah, for sure.
I like this.
Heat.
I'm over here like, see,
saying.
You know what?
And I still got another 2/3 of it at the crib, so.
He brings some heat. We might have to do a part 2.
Hey, yeah, I'm with it. That ain't even what I keep at the shop. That's just at the home. That's the personal collection.
Yes. So I see that you got a lot of like, cause them are secret gems, and I love secret gems. Like I don't like really like. Y'all know I do have my mainstream niche fragrances and designer fragrances, but a lot of the stuff that you have are things that you will have to know about if you are in the fragrance community. So how do you pick out your fragrances? Like, what is the thing that's like, okay, I'm taking this home with me, like for you?
The biggest thing is how I wear it, because a lot of times, every time I put on cologne, it's fresh out the shower. Okay. My dad taught me, he's Southern, so he's like, when you get out the shower, you're already hot. Spray it on, it's gonna. You ain't gotta put it on none of your clothes. So I don't put none of my cologne on my clothes. Okay. It's just all body heat. Okay. So it's like, I'm when I'm smelling it, I'm wearing it. I'm like, oh, okay, this is where I can wear this too. And I close my eyes a lot because I'm a director too. So a lot of times I'm seeing where I'm wearing this to or who I'm wearing this with, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is a heater. Right. Or I'm just in the shop. I'm chilling today. I just want to smell like oranges and cedarwood. Like, oh, okay, nah. I'm out with Shorty. I need to sound like sandalwood and lavender real quick. You feel me?
Look at him dropping them notes.
I'm just like, all right, look, this is how we're going to play it. So a lot of my colognes is based on, I want to have range. And I ain't even pulled out them all spring, summer, somewhat fall. I ain't pulled out the winter ones where it's cold and it's all requiring on your body heat to kind of illuminate it and put it out there.
And that's the thing that you have said that really like stood out to me, because a lot of people always want to just like, okay, I'm gonna put on my clothes and then I'm gonna spray fragrance. But the way fragrance, like, it lives on your skin versus it soaks in the actual clothing is totally different. Yeah. Your body chemistry is always gonna make a fragrance your personal own fragrance. That's why I don't mind sharing what I'm wearing, because it's never gonna smell like how it would smell on you, how it would smell on me. So are you more like, if you could categorize like okay, if you could just say this is my fragrance profile, would you say that you are more like citrus, or you more like kind of like it can have a little punch to it but a little citrus, or floral like oudi? Where would you say that you like, what type of family you would be?
I'm gonna be more on like the clean linen. Okay. I like to smell clean. Okay. That's why it fit more of my personality. I'm more presentable. I'm more personable for folks. I like to be in their face. I like to talk to them. So when they smell me, that first impact of the smell needs to be inviting. Right. Not, dang, you got cologne on, or you is that perfume or cologne? So it's like, it needs to make sure like, oh, this is a grown man moving in the world type vibe. So
what would you say for like out of the collection that you brought today, for someone that's new to fragrance? Like just that young guy that just fresh out of college and just don't really know himself but want to get that signature fragrance. What would you, out of the lineup that you brought today, what would you suggest?
The Hermes and that cigar cologne. Okay. Great starter packs.
So for sure, this one, everything. Out of all the ones he run, this is my top 3.
What? This is my top 3. My dad gonna trip. My dad is gonna love that.
No, because this is just everything. And you touched on your dad, and I want to ask you, because I was going to ask you, how did you get into fragrance? So you said your father was the one who introduced you to fragrance.
He's Southern. Grandma named Peaches, so he Georgia boy for sure. Okay. And he was big on making sure he was clean. He OCD for real, so he was like, yeah, you gotta make sure you got cologne, because you get in front of the ladies. You gotta be able to present yourself properly. Right. You can't. I know you work hard, but you can't be smelling like you work hard. And I'm like, all right, bet. So that made me get my collection up. He actually came to the crib for the first time in like 3 years, and he saw my collection. He was like, oh yeah. Okay. I was the director. I got into music videos. I was able to tell stories through people's music. I love music. That's how I coped with a lot of things that I was going through in life. And so when I was able to assist these artists that I was once fans of, i.e. Lantana or Too Rich Benji, or I did a
shout out to Too Rich, but that's my
that's my I've been director of photography for Skylar K and Cook LaFlair's film before, Victor Oladipo and P&B Rock. So it's led me certain places, and with that, I just like, man, I'm gonna turn up with this. I'm gonna tell stories with people's music.
Right.
I'm gonna make the videos make sense with the songs, and that's how the whole brand been around.
Okay. So how do you incorporate the two? Like, how do you like balance like you being a barber and also like balancing like the videography?
I'm strict on my schedule. Like I told you, my dad's OCD, so I'm the same way. I got a certain time where I'm here to here, and then from here to there, and then I'm a single father as well, so I got a certain time where I'm scheduling time for my son. So it's like everything is on tight knit, and if you trying to break that or get in the middle, it's gonna cost you. But again, like I do deliberately and intentionally move throughout my day.
Okay. And so for the people, because I always had that group of like women that's like throwing panties at the screen, and that's so. I always ask every guest this: are you single?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So y'all heard it first. So y'all gonna get. I'm gonna leave all his information, how you can book with him with anything. If you want a haircut, you want the whole experience of just come and see him, get your haircut, and I'm telling you, he's really, really good. He's cut my son hair, and you're gonna leave smelling good because you're gonna go to the fragrance station. And also, if you want some videography, go to him. And ladies, if you think he slide in that DM, because he's definitely smelling good.
Yeah.
So I want to thank you for coming on.
I appreciate you.
Definitely appreciate you coming on, and I would love for you to come on in the winter because you blew me away with these fragrances. And what I love about your collection, these I can tell that you really do this and you authentic to it. So it ain't like my favorite one is the least expensive. And that's why I always tell y'all, stop getting so caught up into like price points, because some of that stuff that y'all like that's like $500 is trash. This is creative, it smells good, and I'm just blown away by this. So yeah. And if I had to pick one that was my favorite out of all of his fragrances, it would have to be this right here. We ain't even got no name on it. This is so good. And I know y'all probably thinking like, girl, because y'all know how we describe fragrances. This smells like Prismè hair shampoo, a woody note, and then a thick layer at the bottom of honey. This is,
and that's a 12-hour joint too, so you don't smell good all day.
Yes. Okay, so yes, you can tell them who you are again, and we're gonna get out of here.
All right, so it's been Cuts by Lee John JrJr. I've been on the For Him podcast, and I appreciate y'all kicking it with me, man. Come down to the studio.
And I'm Skylar K. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe.